Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I'm here to give you a tour of the final setup of my new office. If you are new here, I am Laken and I live in New York City with my fiance and my fluffy, adorable cat, Charlie. And for the longest time, the three of us lived in a one-bedroom, which was perfect when we both worked outside of the home. But since we both are currently working from home full-time and my fiance is planning to continue to work from home full-time and never go back into the office, we needed more space. So we took advantage of the rent drop in New York City and moved into a 3-bedroom, which means that we each get our own office. And this is my sanctuary. I love my office. It just makes me so happy. The natural light, being able to decorate it with whatever I want, the colors that I want, it makes working and living my life every single day so much more enjoyable. I did do an original office tour a couple of months ago right after we moved in. Like, we had just moved in and I showed kind of the bare bones structure and some of the things that I wanted to do, and now I'm done. I have officially done everything that I planned to do in this office, but I did love a comment from the first tour saying that it's always a work in progress, that home offices are always evolving. Now, I can't really move the furniture around in this space. Like, there's really no other configuration that the furniture could live in, but I could move things, I could change things. But what I'm going to share with you today is a tour of what it's like right now, and I love it. So let's get started. All right, just like last time, I'm gonna kind of walk in and give you a pan of the office so you can see kind of what it looks like at a glance before we kind of go through each of the sections and I talk about what I've changed from the last video. Okay, so when we walk in, I originally talked about maybe getting something here. Now you'll see I have something on the other side of the dresser, so there is not really space for anything here. I do have both of my go-to normal purse slash backpacks. This is my bigger backpack I take when I travel, and this is my smaller purse that I take pretty much everywhere all the time. I just keep them on the back, on the back handle of the door instead of actually having a place to hang them. And then the dresser, it's the same. I haven't changed any of the organization within the dresser. What I did do though was swap the sections on top of the dresser. During the last video, I originally had the jewelry and the lamp on that side and all the makeup on this side. It just feels like it opens the room up a little bit more to have the lamp over here in this corner. And I thought I was gonna need the lamp closer to the desk in the evenings when it's dark, but that's just definitely not true. So I have the lamp over here. I have a little mini extension cord that's got the lamp. It's got my curling iron that's pretty much out all the time, and then my camera battery charger. This is all still the same, and then the makeup and everything is basically still the same, except I did change out the cup that's holding my brush. This is from a Go Wild from a Christian Designs table, and you'll see where I have the other striped thing that was holding my brushes in that last video. And then the best part of the dresser section is we got the mirror hung. So I got this mirror off of Amazon, just was the best price for the size, and I wanted a silver, just a plain silver mirror, and actually we hired a professional handyman to come hang it, but I absolutely love it. I love getting ready in front of this mirror. All right, here is one of the big changes from the last video, and that is this little set of shelves. So I originally purchased this set of shelves to go on top of the desk to hold my sticker books. That was always the purpose, but I thought it was going to fit nicely on top of the desk, and it was just way too big. I measured it out, and the measurement seemed like it would, it would work just fine. It would fit, but it felt cluttered and crowded, and I just like having my desk clean. Plus, with my planning style right now, I don't grab my sticker books that often, and so it feels fine to have them over here. The one problem with having them over here is Charlie, who loves to chew plastic, has figured out how to pull them off of the shelves. She gets her little paw in there and pulls them off the shelves and chews the plastic. So I frequently, sometimes in the morning, come in here and find a sticker book on the ground with the corner plastic pieces chewed, but it's not a big deal. And then on top of this little shelving unit, I will link the shelving unit, by the way, it's also from Amazon, is my morning routine basket. It's just where it sits. I come in here and grab it in the morning and take it to the living room, and I sit on the couch and do my entire morning routine, but I like keeping it here. And then I will come back and put it in here when I'm done with that, and this is just where it lives. All right, into the little corner where I had talked about in the last video that I was gonna get some steps or something for Charlie. To be honest, I was gonna do that because I thought she was gonna hang out on this windowsill a lot, and then when I put an air conditioning unit in the windowsill, I was gonna take that away from her, but that's just not where she hangs out. She does not hang out in this little corner. She either is on my lap on my desk, like near my computer, or in Sam's office with him. So I think I'm not gonna worry about putting more holes in the wall and putting something here for Charlie. She has plenty of spaces during the day that she enjoys hanging out with, lots of window options and just lots of spaces to hang out. So that is, I'm leaving this corner the way that it is with the extra cat litter. This is my memory keeping cart. It's definitely more organized than in the last video. I have a whole separate video talking about the organization of this cart that I will link below if you're interested. Moving over to the desk, y'all, I'm still loving my L-shaped desk. Like, this is probably hands down my best purchase of 2021 so far. It just, having all the space makes me so happy. I do finally have my stand-up desk. No, I do not use it as often as I would like, but I do enjoy having it. And this is where I have like my whole setup when I work from home for my full-time job. It's got my monitor, all my things, my keyboard. I have a mouse for both my personal and my work laptop. And then this little bright pink, obviously trying to pull all the pink in, the hot pink in the mouse pad. But I do love my stand-up desk, also from Amazon. I feel like this whole office is just furnished by Amazon. So here's what it looks like in stand-up mode. When I'm all stood up, I just realized that it covers up like half of the vision board that I just finished. I just shared that in a vlog. It's kind of a bummer. Let me see where that's way too low. So, oh well, I can only see the full vision board when I have the desk all the way lowered, but I still love my stand-up desk and I still love my vision board. Then over here in this little corner, this is where that shelving unit was going to go, but again, it ended up just feeling too big. So I love this little corner. This is where I moved the striped little jar that used to have candles. It just holds all of my blue light glasses and then my sunglasses. I still have my little white jar that's got all of my colored pens. I always try to keep fresh flowers. Those back hydrangeas are looking a little bit rough, but I just get fresh flowers from Trader Joe's when I go grocery shopping. I have my little flip calendar here that I rip off every single day. I talked about this in a favorites video. I have my letter board here that's got all of the countdowns, the latest countdowns on it, and then this is where I now keep my candle. I was keeping it over on the other side of my desk, but this is kind of where it lives now. And then one of my favorite parts of my office are my 3 whiteboard calendars. I got these hung up. All I did, we had the same professional that hung the mirror, and he hung a bunch of other stuff in our apartment. He put these little screws in the like grout in between the bricks, and then I hot glued ribbon to the back of these calendars, and they just hang so perfectly, and I can easily rotate them. It's like when this month is over, I will just move July over, move August over, erase June, and turn that into September. And then I always like to keep things with magnets on here that I want to access or see. So I have like my quarterly goals here. I have my video check-in sheets to make sure I do everything related to my videos. And then I have, this is my current one little word thing. And then I usually have something here. I took it down for privacy, but I like having like easy access when I'm sitting at my desk to have things hung up that I can easily grab. And then I like having a little bit of like space here. I know that seems weird, but if you watch the last tour, I had like stuff all along the edge of my desk, and I like having like a little bit of space before like the next corner of stuff. So I have my little coaster. This, I have to say, is an absolute fail. Like this, I like the setup. Like I like that it holds my things. It does not charge them well. It's very slow. And this is just like a complete fail. So I do not recommend this. This is all the same as the last video with my pens and my planners and all those things. The drawer. Okay, I'm gonna show you the drawer. It's a disaster. My desk drawer. I struggle. I struggle to keep this drawer clean and organized. So this is what it looks like right now. I thought about cleaning it before this video, and I thought, nope, let's show them exactly. This is what the drawer looks like on a regular basis. And then under the desk, I have a couple things. So starting over here, I have my clearly very full trash can. It's just a large trash can I got at the Container Store. I have my filming stuff, so I've got my tripod and my light. These 2 plastic boxes are memory keeping for 2019, 2020, and 2021 that I need to do. I have moved Charlie's litter box under here. Like since I put this shelving unit over here, this is where her litter box used to be. It is now under my desk, which I think is totally fine, works out for everybody. And then I have these 2 bags have wedding planning stuff in them that I like, magazines and planners and all kinds of stuff. I just need to clean and organize it. And then I'm having a little bit of a cord crisis right now. Since I hate that charger, I end up like pulling out normal chargers, and I just need to figure out how to kind of get my cord management under control, because that's what it's that's what it looks like right now. All right, moving over to the shelves. These look pretty much the same since last time. On top, I have a bunch of library books, like in stacks of to be read and like to be returned. I have a box. If you recognize that tape, fun stuff coming in a giveaway very soon. I'm so excited. So these top two shelves are basically identical. The things that changed were kind of these bottom two shelves. So one of the big changes was that I was using the printer way more than Sam, and so he asked me to put it in my office instead of his, which is fine. So I moved the printer in here, and that kind of reshuffled some of the things on my desk. So a little bit of a shuffle from the last video, but pretty much all the same stuff on these shelves. The bottom two shelves are definitely much more functional than the top two shelves, which I feel like are much more just like decorative and pretty. And then the closet is exactly the same. It is not the most organized, and it is definitely not how like my forever setup of the closet would look like, but it is not a priority right now for me to get it organized. Not that it's not organized, but it's not, I don't even want to show it to you. It looks basically the same as the last video. And then above the shelving units, the only thing, or above the closet rather, the only thing that I changed was I put the small suitcase in the big suitcase, and then I put the inside, like there's a bunch of tote bags and purses and stuff in that flip-flop bag that's next to it. I feel like I could get rid of a lot of the things in there, but I just haven't been able to like do it yet because I never use it. I never use it. And then it would free up some space and I could stick some stuff up there. So, and then of course, the best thing in the office that is new, that is, yeah, the elephant in the room, because you've seen it this whole video, is my rug. I love, love, love the rug. It does tend to show dirt in the middle there. It's not my favorite. I typically end up using a lot of, what is that, Resolve, with stuff on the floor. It's just basically if I wear my shoes on the rug, it ends up getting dirty. But I love this rug. I got it from Rugs USA. It just feels like it's the perfect tie-in to make this room feel cozy. It helps a lot with the echo when I'm filming. I love the way that it feels on my feet. It just like, Charlie loves it. She actually will spend some time just like laying on the rug in the middle of the day. But that's definitely the piece that I got since filming that last video that has made the biggest difference in this office. And then quickly, let me touch on, in the last video I said that I got these pink chair covers from Amazon to make the chair pink. Two things. One, the shade of pink that it came in didn't quite match the rug, and the chair cover was like $8. And so when I got the rug in, it didn't really match. I was kind of debating taking it off. And it was kind of annoying to sit on. Like if I scooted around on the chair, it got messed up very easily. So I kind of just was like, this isn't even worth it. And I just took it off. And I keep this blanket on the back that pulls in the yellow, which I love. And then it's just black on the bottom, and I think it's totally fine. So that is my completed office tour. I don't plan to do any updates, like any big major updates anytime soon. Obviously, it is an ever-evolving space and things might change over time, and you'll see that during vlogs. So make sure you click that subscribe button if you're watching my videos for the first time. But I really love my office. It makes creating videos and working from home and just running a business so much more enjoyable. All right, that is it. That is my home office slash just me space. It makes me so happy. All the colors, all the light, all the white, just the simplicity of it. I just love it. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday focused on helping you achieve your goals. Thank you so much for watching. Desk. Nope, that's not what I meant to say. Nope, I can't do this with one hand. Okay. What is the word?